one of the sexiest $10 bluegill swim baits we've ever seen. A return of the colors we know you guys have been dying to get. And the official release of Bento Box 2.0. This is what's new this week at the Hookup Tackle.
Wow, I thought you would have lost your touch.
Oh, dude, I got this.
Jeez.
Welcome to the Hookup Tackle. The Hookup Tackle is the world's largest showcase of Megabass products, featuring baits and colors not found at any other dealer. The Hookup also offers a wide display of OSP, Evergreen, Depths, Lucky Craft, Jackal, and many more. The Hookup Tackle is owned and operated by family, is staffed by guides and verified tackle nerds who love helping anglers elevate their craft. If you're in the Phoenix area, we'd love to have you stop by our showroom and check out the wonderful world of Megabass and the Hookup for yourself. If you shop online, there are almost 10,000 SKUs of Megabass products alone, with hundreds of other companies and new products being added daily. So next time you're looking for that hard-to-find bait, that color your fish have never seen before, or maybe you just want to elevate your game, look at thehookuptackle.com. Welcome back, my friends. I am Ben Kohler with the Hookup Tackle, aka the Tackle Otaku, being filmed by my buddy Jeffrey the King. We are the Hookup Tackle USA. This is what's new this week at the Hookup Tackle, where we highlight new item drops as well as important restocks so you guys can stay on top of the game. Now, Jeff, last week I made a pretty important promise. Do you remember what that promise was?
I feel like it was something about the internet and a page and something like that.
Like a new website?
Yeah, something like that.
Well, guess what happened?
Yes, we got it.
It got held up in customs, dude.
Oh, feathers.
Yep. Fish and Wildlife restricted it. They got to go through, make sure feathers are, not illegal.
Oh, no.
One more time, customs gets us. So I know I promised you guys a new website this week. Jeff's shaking his head. I'm disappointed in myself. We just wanted to be right, and we've literally been all going like 20 hours a day trying to get it right, and it's just a few days off. So we are going to officially launch it at the end of this upcoming week. But the good news is we all get another week of the amazing existing site.
Yes.
How good is that, Jeff?
I love this.
One more week of amazing comments about how much it sucks. I'm stoked. I can't wait. Where's my Orion?
So
when I
are
need
you
it?
making another promise?
Oh, yeah. It's
Another
definitely
one.
launching this week.
Another one.
Oh, I don't care how not right it is. It's coming this week.
I guess we will see. Huh?
Yeah, we're going to see. So, first of all, thank you guys for your patience. I know we've really been working hard to get this going. It is coming, I promise you, so thank you guys for dealing with our super old code on the existing site. We had hoped to launch the new site and launch the subscription for the JDM Bento Box. But since we couldn't quite get the launch right, I want to stay on timing with these bento boxes. I want to make sure that they're coming the first of each month so that we get in a routine. You guys know when they're showing up. So for Bento Box 2.0, second month, this is going to be the March edition. We are going to do it as a one-off purchase again. And then starting at the end of next week, probably the following week, we will launch the actual subscription service going forward for April, May, June, and so on and so forth. So for this month, you get one more opportunity to pick up the newest edition of JDM Bento Box 2.0. We opened the last one, Jeff, and showed everybody, so why don't we do the same?
Yeah, I'd like to see what's inside of it.
Yeah, so let's break this open. In case you guys aren't familiar with the subscription box that we're launching, this is something that we've been working really hard on for the last few years, just to deliver a super badass subscription box. This is not a blowout box. This is not a junk box for super cheap. This is legit items from Japan that I think you guys are gonna love each month. Now, inside of each box is going to be a limited run color of Ito Vision 110 from Megabass, a limited color of Pop Max from Megabass, a limited color of something else that'll be dope, and then some other items. So the boxes are $99.99. It's a $100 value. There's $100 worth of baits in there, but you guys are getting one-time run special colors or custom colors inside this box, so it's super dope. So let's do this. Let's go through the custom colors. Let's go through the one-off colors,
Okay.
and then we'll leave the other baits in there for a surprise.
That'd be great.
That sound good?
I like
that way
this.
when everybody gets their box, it's still a surprise.
Yes.
Okay. So I know that the special run colors are the stuff that everybody is most excited about, so let's just dive in. So I've been teasing you guys on Instagram this week, and we made a couple of shifts, but let's dive in. So, special run color Ito Vision 110 inside the Bento Box. One of the coolest spring colors. This is Gill Female, or Female Gill, depending on if you say words left to right or right to left. Seems like people get confused at this color. This is a super dope bluegill color. It's a very rare color. This is amazing for this time of the year. It's an incredible early springtime color. You know, you guys know that reds and golds and that kind of stuff really crush, like fire crawl and that kind of stuff in the spring. This just elevates it into this amazing bluegill pattern. Use it, you're gonna catch the shit out of them on it. Collect it. It's a highly collectible color. Super excited to get this into your guys' hands. There is the 110. Next, we have special run color Stealth Bait in the Megabass Pop Max. Now, this is an amazing baitfish slash kind of baby bass type color. This is a fully clear, transparent belly that kind of fades up to just this little strip of, you know, flash and chrome, and then to a transparent olive back. It's a super sexy color. It's amazing for clearish to slightly stained water. I know you guys are gonna jack them on this. It's a great one this time of the year when they first start feeding on little fry and that kind of stuff. So excited to get that into your collection. And then finally, I'm staying on my LV500 trend here because I love this bait. So Lucky Craft and we wanted to put our heads together and develop a fully matte finish LV500. And so we created the Lucky Craft LV500 in matte shad. Now, if you guys are familiar with OSP, this is basically a take on their Jinrin color. So it's just a beautiful matte finish. It's gonna have some of those golds at the head, and then just a very natural, you know, matte shad profile. So really excited to get a true matte finish in the LV500. The LV500 is, you know, without question my favorite lipless bait. I know it is for a lot of you guys too. In this time of the year, they just absolutely destroy this thing. So to get a matte finish that we could fish down deeper and it's really going to stand out, or on a cloudy day, you guys are going to crush them on this thing. So there you go, custom color matte shad LV500. And then of course there's several other items inside of the box for you guys. We are going to launch this right now. So effective right now. These are available online. Now, same as last time, there are only 200 boxes. Once they're gone, they're gone. These colors are not going to be coming back. These colors are not going to be on our shelves. So if you want it, definitely scoop it up quick. Have fun with it. I'm excited for you guys to get it in your hands. And then look for here in the next couple weeks, we'll launch the official subscription program going forward. And then you guys don't have to worry about scrambling and getting in there each month. So enjoy.
Dude, that box is all hype. I can just get like a paintbrush and just color my regular Pop Max. So who cares about this box, bro? It's all hype, man.
I'm speechless. Is this box all hype, Griff?
No.
That's what I thought. Hey, Griff, before you go, is Jeff an idiot for thinking that?
Yes.
Well, there you have it, Jeff.
Wow.
I don't know what to say.
I
don't even know where that came from.
Well, I guess the comments that I read on some certain Facebook pages were wrong, huh?
Yeah. I guess if you don't have $100, you just got to be mad at everybody. All right, a couple important restocks to note this week from Megabass Japan. I know a lot of you guys have been chomping at the bit for the Ito Vision 110 +1 Junior in some of the key colors. They are back. So these are online right now. We got a pretty big order, but again, because these are so hard to come by, I don't expect them to last very long. So if you've been waiting for these colors, definitely scoop them up. So Kasumi Ito, is back in stock.
I can only see the back on that one, just so you know.
Okay. Well, I know you're normally staring at the back and the bung.
Yes.
So I just wanted to give it to you like that. There you go. Kasumi Ito, back in stock. And there's a bunch of colors back in stock, by the way, but these 3 that I'm highlighting are the ones I know a lot of you guys have been looking for. GLXS Spawn Cherry. Can you see the whole thing, Jeff?
Yeah. That one's better.
Okay. And GLX Northern Secret. I'll just take this one out because everybody wants this color.
Yeah.
So let me just touch it before it's sold out.
It's too bad that I already bought all of them.
Back in stock. This is the Canadian only color that's been out for several years, and thank God Megabass America put it into something that will be available to all of us here in the US. So if you guys have been waiting for any of the +1 juniors, they're back. Also, just a couple of quick restock updates from Megabass Japan. I know a lot of you guys have been smoking them on the I-Slide 185 this season. The trout colors are back, including matte rainbow. This guy has been really hard to keep in stock, so all the matte finish rainbows are back. And then last week we got a pretty big restock of 6-inch JDM Magdrafts. They sold out right away. We got a restock this week in some of the key colors. So Wakasagi, Ghost Wakasagi, both are back in stock. This is likely going to be the last time we're going to see these colors for the spring. So if you guys missed out last week, definitely scoop them up. Those are back. All right, new items this week from Savage Gear. When's the last time you heard me say that brand, Jeff?
Never.
You've probably never heard me say it. So, little fun fact, we were actually one of the first dealers in the U.S. to carry Savage Gear.
Wow.
When Savage Gear first came here, I don't know, 20 years ago or however long that was. And they just had some like crazy fluke, like multi-jointed like fluke baits. I don't remember what the name of them was. And then as we started getting into JDM stuff, you know, some things just faded out. But we've been super impressed with some of their new swim baits and been getting a lot of questions about them. So we brought them in. I think you guys are going to crush on these things. I think they did a great job. So here you go. Here is a look at the Savage Gear. This is the Pulse Tail Bluegill. Now, this is available in 2 different versions. It's available in an LB and an RTF, okay? So the RTF stands for Ready to Fish, and that's basically going to be a top hook version. So let me spec this out for you guys. 4 inches, 1 1/4 ounce. It's a moderate sink, and it has this very similar boot tail that looks similar to some other brands, right? But they've tweaked it just enough to make it unique in their own. This is just a beautiful bite-sized bluegill. It's available in a bunch of colors. 12 bucks for the top hook guy, and an unbelievable price for a bait that you guys are going to crush on this spring when the bass start moving up. They get really aggressive against bluegills, both to eat them and to defend their beds. So this is just a no-brainer to have in the arsenal. The other version, this guy, is the LB. And do you know what the LB stands for, Jeff?
Long Beach.
No, it's not Long Beach.
Oh.
It's referring to kind of like your body physique. It's loose body.
Oh, loose body.
Yeah, loose body. So if you go to the gym like me, you could no longer be an LB.
Oh, you'd be a ready
from
to
now,
fish,
you're
huh?
Jeffrey the King LB.
So you would be an RTF, ready to and then I'm just a loose body who's...
Calm down there, dude. I haven't even started my OnlyFans account yet. At least let me get it up and get some feet pics on there. Okay. Here's the LB. Jeff thinks I'm kidding. Coming soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot it probably.
Oh yeah, yeah. Your job is about to get really amazing, Jeff.
No.
So the LB, I don't know why they called it loose body. They should have just called it weedless. It's basically got an integrated weedless hook in it. You can see it's got a weighted hook. It already comes there, and then as the fish bite, it compresses down. And so if you guys are throwing it in a bunch of stuff and you know just don't want to get snagged, you can go with the LB, and the hook just sits there in the fin. Pretty dope. These guys are $9.99. So for basically 10 bucks for super dope bluegill bait, it's amazing. Now, it says scented. Sniff this, Jeff.
Wow.
Do you smell something?
It smells like my laundry.
your laundry?
Yeah, it's
smells
like
paint?
it's like flower scented.
Huh.
Like lavender.
It's not at all. It kind of reminds me of like a gooey. Now, this guy, the RTF, says built-in rattle. And there is a built-in rattle. So that's cool. So you're going to get a little sound out of this guy, silent with that guy. So, dude, have fun. There's, like I said, a bunch of colors, great deal, in stock. That was a strange segment, Jeff. New Shad Baits from Savage Gear as well. So we see the Pulse Tail Baitfish LB, and we see the Pulse Tail Baitfish RTF. So this is basically going to be a shad profile. Again, you've got the top hook version, and then you've got the weedless version. The weedless version comes with 2 baits. Okay, so one is going to be pre-rigged, right? And then it comes with a spare bait that already has the clip in the front, which is dope. This is going to be a very cool, natural, you know, shad imitation. Again, it's got that kind of boot tail to it. So all of these are going to be very subtle, very lifelike. You're not going to get all this like crazy, weird swim. They're just going to be a real tight, real subtle movement, so it looks very natural in the water. So again, the 2 options, you've got the weedless hook version that's going to hook them in the cover like that, and the top hook. Those are available now. All right, staying in that pulse tail design with Savage, we see new 6-inch, 8-inch, and 10-inch pulse tail trouts. Now, pulse tail trout is the name of the bait. It's not the name of the color. They're available in all kinds of colors, from shads to carps to trouts. Now, what's dope about this is, first of all, they come in a slow sink and a fast sink version. Second of all, pricing on these starts at $14.99, which is crazy cheap. And even for the 10-inch version, it's $29.99. So instead of spending $100 or more on these ridiculous baits that Jeff's buying that he's not catching anything on, you know, now you've got something that's super affordable. And what's dope about these baits is they come pre-rigged already with the stinger. So, and it's pre-attached, it's loaded in the back. So literally, you can just take this out of the package, throw it, it's got everything you need. Really excited to get these in your guys' hands. Just a great, inexpensive way to dive into this style of swim bait fishing. So if you guys are looking to get involved, tons of color choices and sizes. Great deal from Savage, available now.
I mean, dude, fish don't even eat shit that big, so it's just, you know, it's ridiculous to even think. Fish don't eat trout.
All right.
Dumb.
And as long as we brought in the cool new swim baits from Savage, we figured we would bring in super dope new Ned bait. This is the Ned Salamander. Now, this is a pretty cool deal. Now, I know a lot of you guys just absolutely smoke them on a Ned rig, especially you smaller guys. It's like crack to them. This guy is basically like a full kind of zipper body in the shape of a cute little salamander. Isn't that cute, Jeff?
That is actually pretty sweet.
Yeah. So this guy is just going to kind of stand up. It is made out of an Elastec type plastic, so you're going to get a ton of life out of this guy. It's available in super dope colors. I'm basically holding 330 here, green pumpkin, purple copper. But there's several natural colors, and there's some really dope like bed fishing type colors. And you know, that season is coming up, so I think you guys are really gonna dig it. You get what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get 5 in a pack, $4.99. So definitely check those out. If you guys are throwing a Ned rig, you're gonna love that from Savage.
Good to know you can count.
Yeah. Oh, and here's the other thing. So even though they're Elastec, they're still salted and scented. Now I can smell it on this one.
My laundry, right? I don't think you need it.
It's definitely salted.
I don't think you needed to do that, but...
Well, I mean, I wanted to make sure they're right. Yeah, definitely scented. Do you want to taste it?
No, he bit it. Like, he put it in his mouth like a largemouth.
Yeah.
No,
I would have held on to it. Yeah. Okay, so definitely check those out. They taste delicious, Jeff.
Okay, God. Don't they put warnings on those things for non-human consumption?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't always taste Ned baits.
Yeah.
But when I do, I wash it down with a delicious Orion, the finest beer from Okinawa. Oh, thank God. That was really gross. Oh, that's delicious.
Describe the taste to me of this Orion.
I'm on a beach. I'm eating chips and guac.
Oh.
I got my hot-ass wife next to me. Yeah, and there's like 50 other hot-ass babes that she's not watching me look at them. The fish are jumping. It's paradise, dude. Yeah, this is heaven in a can. You know what I mean, Jeff. Cheers, guys. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday morning. Why are you laughing? What'd you think it was going to taste like?
I really hope your wife doesn't watch these videos anymore. I hope she gave up on that journey.
Oh, she gets bored. She's seen enough of my bullshit. Big restock this week of trout baits from Duo. So Spearhead, Ryuki, I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for restock. They're all back in stock, so if you've been waiting, they're all back in. We also see a new size addition to the Spearhead Ryuki line. This is the 45S. So this is the 45 millimeter version, super tiny is the sinking version. We also see some new color drops in this guy, such as this guy, which is Ivory Yamame OB. So if you guys have been waiting for some of the smaller trout size baits to come from Duo, they're in stock now, as well as all the traditional sizes, so definitely scoop those up. All right, how about another brand we don't talk about very often, Jeff?
Okay.
We see new baits and new colors from Spro. So check out the new Bronzeye Frog 65 colors from Spro. We see Griff's new favorite color, Flamingo. Not sure why you need a hot pink frog, but I want a hot pink frog. Don't you? Does that speak to you, Jeff?
No.
Okay. We also see two limited edition 15th anniversary colors, 15th anniversary albino and 15th anniversary midnight walker. Now albino is the full white, midnight walker is the full black. It comes with red, white, and blue silicone legs. Of course, the 15th anniversary American flag on the back. They're super dope, right? So if you guys are looking for something just really cool and limited, those are new from Spro. Also staying in frogs for a minute, we see new colors this week in the Bronzeye Shad. And we also see new colors in the Bronzeye Spit Shad. So if you guys like either of those frogs, they're all back in stock, all colors are back, and some new color additions. We also see new color additions in the King Daddy. So if you wanted an even bigger hot pink frog, we got it. So Flamingo is in the King Daddy. Jeff's favorite color, Yellow Sparkle, it's so pretty, is in, and Outback. So 3 new colors in the King Daddy frog. If you guys like to throw it big, there you go. Okay, while we are on the new color train, we see 2 new colors this week in the Little John 50. We see Sparkle Shad and Matte Sexy Chrome.
What's wrong?
It didn't look matte to me at first.
Oh.
So I thought I was losing my mind. So, but it is. It's a beautiful matte finish. So if you guys like the Little John, 2 new shad patterns, those are available now. Dude, I had a sip of Orion.
I know you did.
Yeah, I'm losing my mind. All right, we also see 2 new colors in our best-selling Spro crankbait. This is the Rock Crawler 50 and 55. So both of these colors are available in both sizes. So we see the addition of Real Perch, and we see the addition of Clear Gill. And all the other colors are back in stock as well. I know that you guys crush them on the Rock Crawler this time of the year. They're all back in stock. All right, new this week from Spro, we see a brand new addition to the Little John lineup. This is the Little John DD 45. So this is the smallest Little John DD version. Let's just take one out so you guys can see the sizing here. You can see it's 45 millimeters long, 5/16 of an ounce. Let's see. Nothing internal, so there's no internal rattle. So it's going to be silent. I think, let me just make sure it's not stuck. Yep, nope, there's nothing inside. So totally silent, just a finessey version to get down to that 8 to 10 foot in the Little John. So if you guys are looking for a smaller option, those are in stock. We also see the addition to the lineup. We see the Little John 50 RT as well as the 50 MD RT. Okay, so these are going to be available in all the colors that you guys are used to seeing in the Little John. The RT is basically the rattling version. So if you guys are familiar with Little John, you know, it's pretty quiet, just has that little thud. The RT is going to have a much louder rattle. So if you guys want that same kind of movement and vibration, you have it now, but in a really loud offering. So again, it's available in a bunch of colors, both in the regular and the MD version. So definitely scoop those up now, new from Spro. New this week from Shimano, we finally see the release of the smaller sizes in the Vanford spinning reel. So if you guys have been waiting for the Vanford 1000 or the Vanford 500, they are in stock now. So the Vanford is the new reel that has replaced the Stratic. It's beautiful, it's smooth, it's everything that you would expect from a $200 price point reel from Shimano. There's a look at the 1000 size. There's a look at the itty bitty 500 size. If you guys are trout fishing or really light, ultralight stuff, you guys are gonna dig this. So super excited to have these smaller sizes in stock now. We also see a big restock this week of Corrado and SLX 70s. So if you guys have been waiting on the 70 size, both in righty and lefty, these are all back in stock. Reels are gonna be a real big challenge for Shimano and Daiwa this year, and Shimano really seems to be behind on reels. I know a lot of you guys have been waiting, trying to find certain models. It's a shit show, right? So it's probably going to be a mess for the next 5 or 6 months at least, if not through the rest of the year. So if anytime things come back in stock in any type of decent inventory, I'm definitely gonna let you guys know so that you can scoop them up. So if you've been waiting on the 70s, those are back. Also, new at the end of last year, Shimano released the Corrado 300, and all you lefties were like, hey, where the hell are our lefties? Well, the lefties are in stock now. So if you have been waiting on the Corrado 300 left-hand retrieve, both gear ratios are in. They are available now, 199 bucks, pretty dope, great swim bait, A-rig, deep crank reel, those are in. All right, also new this week from Shimano, we finally see the official launch of the brand new Zodius rods. Now, we've been getting a small trickle of these guys in, you know, over the last few months, but we finally see all of the models show up. So this is the brand new, beautiful edition. It's got that full carbon monocoque grip on it. Just super sexy, sleek stylings. It's available in a bunch of casting models. It's available in a bunch of spinning models. $199 price point. They're just amazing rods, bang for the buck. So if you guys have been waiting for these to arrive, they are in. Check them out. I think you guys are really gonna like them. They're amazingly light. Feel that, Jeff.
Let me see
199 bucks. I mean, they're right.
Whoa.
Super impressive.
Ooh.
Yeah, so they're light, they're crisp, they're responsive, they're sensitive, they're everything that we expect from a Zodias, and they're super sexy, like me. So, scoop them up. A couple of new jig rods this week arrive from Loomis. We see the addition of 2 new IMX Pros. This is the 913 and 914 C JWR jig rods. So essentially they are taking their traditional 3-power and 4-power that they've had in the lineup, and they're putting it into a 7-foot 7-inch version for deeper water, longer cast jig fishing. So if you guys are fishing big open water and you've been looking for just a longer reach jig rod, they are now available. And a couple of important restocks to point out that I know a lot of you guys have been waiting on. Deep crank rods have been a struggle to keep in stock. So we just see a return this week of the St. Croix Legend Glass. This is the 711 heavy moderate action glass rod. This is a beautiful rod for all those, you know, 15 to 25 foot divers. It's going to spec out basically ½ ounce to 1 3/8 ounces. It's got that beautiful deep, you know, parabolic glass bend to it. So if you guys have been waiting for a great, you know, deep diving crank rod, scoop them up while we have them. They're definitely not going to last long. Back in stock from St. Croix. And finally, we see a restock. I wish I could say a huge restock, but it's only a partial numbers restock, but all the models are back for now. They're probably going to sell out, of the Evergreen Combat Stick. So the Combat Stick at 199 bucks is one of our best selling rods. The new versions come with a rod stock, which is dope. So this is a look at the newer 7.2 Shower Blows rod. This is just a great all-around, you know, versatile moving bait rod. It's got that kind of nice, softer parabolic bend. So for larger moving topwater baits like the Shower Blows, Kick Knocker, that kind of stuff, buzz baits, larger square bills, this is a great rod for it. We also see a return in some of the other key models like the 7.4 medium spin, the jackhammer rod, the 7-foot glass rod. They're all back in stock. I expect them to fly out of here, but if you guys have been waiting on any of the combat stick rods, they are back in stock for now. All right, that is a wrap for us. Thank you guys so much for watching. Cheers to a great weekend. And again, thank you guys for the patience with this new website launch. We're really excited to bring a much better user experience to you guys at the end of this week. So we are going to party and celebrate as soon as this thing is launching. But some great items this week. Definitely scoop them up quick because a lot of them are going to sell out. On behalf of myself and my family and Jeff and Griff and Carmen, everybody that's here, thank you guys for the business. Thank you for the support. We are excited to see you again next week. And in the meantime, grab a nice cold Orion and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Cheers, guys. Thanks, Jeff.
Yeah, no problem, G.
Peace out, guys.
On the beach.